Hey peeps, and welcome to World of Tanks with Rhino 2960, aka Crimson Wolf 911. I promised you guys some gameplay this week now that I've finally got a working copy of Bandicam, so here it is. From here on in, we're going to start on in, go for a couple of battles, nothing particularly fancy or over the top, just a little introduction to the game for those who haven't tried it, as well as some gameplay for people who enjoy good replays of this, or good video of this sort of stuff. But anyway, now let's get started. For the newbies out there in this bit who haven't tried this, this is World of Tanks. It's a completely free-to-play online game made by a company called Wargaming. It's a very, very enjoyable game if you like the idea of tank combat. It handles it very, very nicely. There's a lot of different stuff you can pick from in terms of this. There are currently 6 different nations of tank designers that you can pick from in terms of what you can select to use during the game. Along with, grand total, I think there's somewhere over 100, maybe 200 different I don't know about 200, 100 for sure different vehicles that you can pick from. But anyway, this is one of my personal favorites, the Easy 8. Now, it's nothing in the world of tanks out here in this game. It's nothing particularly special. It's middle of the road at best, but in the hands of somebody who knows how to use it, this thing is an absolute monster no matter what it's going up against, especially if there's a group of them with people driving them that know how to use them. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to try to cut down a little bit of the yammering on at the moment, and we're going to see if we can get ourselves into a fight or two with this puppy. I'm going to take the Easy 8 out for a run here. Just to start things off, we'll keep it nice and simple. But yeah, like I said, this game is completely free to play. You don't have to put any money into it if you don't want to put any money into it. It's putting money into this game is purely an option at best. It can make a few things in the game a little easier. It can even give you access to a few things that it's nice to have on hand. For instance, crew training is a big important bit that you need to make sure is a big important bit that for me I don't play without. I refuse to play the game I refuse to play a tank without training my crew to 100% right off the bat. But that costs gold, which is the currency that you can buy with real-world money. Yeah, it sounds stupid, but you know what? I'm not all that patient when it comes to this sort of shit. And yeah, it's better because it actually makes the tank perform better under pressure. Anyway, let's get going.
Let's go.
Alright. Now this is the Siegfried Line, one of the numerous different available maps that comes with this game. And this particular game mode is known as Encounter. It's basically just a scaled-up version of Capture the Flag, where the flag is unclaimed by either side and has to be captured by one side or the other. It's relatively straightforward. Go to the point on the mini-map where the gray flag is, try to capture it, try not to die, and try not to get overrun by the other team. Now, at the moment, we're just getting our way into this. So, what do we have here? We've already got somebody looking to play. It's a little T-52 Scout. T-50-2 Scout tank.
Like that one went right through.
Okay, and here comes the next guys coming up to play around. Let's see, what have we got around the corner here? Anything? Nothing yet. At the moment, we're going to swing around and head back around outside the flank of the town. Actually, no, we can't do that because these... Whoa, more targets. Targets are just all over the place for this one. Let's see.
Enemy
Got
hit.
him. Yeah, he's out of range now, unfortunately, though. All right, let's move up and see if we can provide some support to these two. Okay, KV-1S. We need to be careful here because the KV-1S is a really unpleasant tank to come across, especially at this lower tier. It has not one of the most powerful gun of any heavy tank for its tier. There isn't a heavy tank with a bigger gun. Oh boy.
It could break any minute.
That was artillery, for those who are wondering. Self-propelled guns are also a mainstay in this game in terms of use and functionality. Unfortunately, it's something I have grown to despise. I hate getting shot at by people who I can't shoot back at. It's just a personal pet peeve. I like seeing people in the face. I like looking people in the face when I go to shoot them. I don't like doing it from a distance. I don't like doing it indirectly from a different area where they can't actually shoot back at me. But yeah, things are getting a little bit stagnant and standoffish here, so we're going to move off to a different area. I don't want to let things get slow and uninteresting for you guys here, so we're going to try to flank around here and provide a little bit more support from a different vantage. Aha! Oh, uh-oh. That hurt.
We've lost a track.
That hurt. That left a mark.
Penetration.
Oh, I hit him.
Drive on. We nailed them back.
Time to move. Okay. Whoa, don't get shot at. Alright, let's try not... Did I really... Okay, yeah, I'm alright. Whoa, okay. Something big just tried to shoot me. Let's see. Oh.
We nailed it bad.
Come on. Come on.
Enemy is hit.
Hit him again. Okay, something big is trying to shoot me, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. Oh, I think I know where it's coming from, actually. It's that damned artillery guy.
Enemy armor is damaged. Got him. They're hit. Looks like that one went right through. We nailed them bad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We're
Uh-oh.
immobilized.
Oh, crap.
We've lost a
This
track.
isn't going to end well.
We're done.
Yeah.
Everyone get out.
But yeah, anyway, that is pretty much standard fare when it comes to random battles in this game. It's relatively simple. You just click a button and it launches you into a fight with the roll of the dice of the sorry, can't talk. With a roll of the dice crowd of players to play with. This person, Tank Boss 95, whoever the fuck this person is, I don't really know, don't really care either. But apparently from what I can tell, that person is AFK. Yeah. I'm sounding like an absolute idiot talking here. Yeah. From the looks of it, Tank Boss never actually loaded into the game. This, unfortunately, is going to be a loss. Yeah. Not the most pleasant way for a round in this game to end. I'd hope to provide you guys with something a little bit more interesting than this, but unfortunately it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a not-so-pleasant start off. But anyway, yeah, this is World of Tanks.
Track repaired. Drive on.
This is what it looks like. For anybody who's interested and maybe considering giving the game a look, well, here you go. You've got a peek at what it looks like from the inside. This is an artillery piece, a Russian unit. Yeah, I'm talking too much. I'm just going to shut up and let the game do its own thing. This artillery guy's making I'll give him this, he's making a decent effort to try and reset the capture point of the base. If you can get fire in on targets or on players who are currently capturing the base, if you can manage to hit one and damn it, then it will reset the cap, taking a chunk of it off. But yeah, anyway, that battle wasn't so great. It was Could have been better. I will definitely say that. It could have been a fuck ton better. But yeah, as you can see, we bagged a little bit of credits, some experience points, and we also bagged a medal, a sniper achievement. We also bagged an achievement that this game, one of the achievements this game has available to unlock. It's the sniper award. I believe you guys can read it there just fine in the video resolution. If you can't, switch up to higher res for the video. But for those who can't, achieve for the sniper achievement, achieve at least 85% hits out of a minimum of 10 shots fired, with a potential damage of 1,000 XP or more. Meaning I dealt out more than 1,000 XP for during that fight, or could have dealt out more than 1,000 XP during that fight. Anyway, there we are in the lists. Not particularly high up in the ranks, but yeah. I make no claim to be a super tanker. I'm bare minimum, I'm average at best. I'm not in the habit of patting myself on the back when I haven't earned it, but yeah. Anyway, well, that was the Easy 8. It's an interesting tank to mess about with. I figure let's take a look through my garage, see what else I have to play with. Here's another personal favorite. This is the M18 Hellcat, a well-known tank destroyer from the Vietnam War and Korean War era. Very lightly armored, very, very fast. If I recall correctly, it's actually a record holder for. It actually held a record for the fastest tracked vehicle at that point in time. I don't know that for certain, but I think, keyword I think I've heard that somewhere. I don't remember where though. But yeah, this thing packs a monstrous 90mm gun. It's not the biggest of the guns that Tier 6 vehicles can come with, but it is one of the biggest. And it hurts. When this thing is pointed at you, and that round finds its mark, it hurts a lot. But yeah, let's go jump into a battle here. One more battle. I do hope that you guys will enjoy this. Remember, this is just sort of the trial run of this. I'm, for the most part, just giving this an initial test run is all. From this point onward, I may change up the styling of these videos. I may even try. I'm more than likely even going to start trying to bring you guys different assorted games. I have pre-ordered Metro Last Light, so chances are somewhere in the relatively near future. I think it's set for release on the 13th of May, if I remember right. I may start trying to bring out playthrough videos of other assorted stuff, but I figured I'd start out with this because it's a pretty easy way to start out with gameplay videos. Messing about on World of Tanks. It's a personal favorite game that I have been playing since it first went live in open. Or since before it actually went live in open beta. Yeah, I've been around since open beta. I don't have the most impressive service record on this game. I've only logged about 3,000 battles. I know that may sound like a lot, but it really isn't. There are people on this game that have logged battles in the 20s in upwards of 20,000 battles, and they have been here just as long as I have since open beta. Since the game was first playable playable at all. Yeah. I'm a little disorganized with my talking, but bear with me, guys. I'm a little bit nervous, I suppose you could say. This is my first time actually making a gameplay video, which will be posted up to my channel. But anyway, I do hope you guys enjoy this video. And after this video is over, and after you've watched, feel free to leave a comment on whether or not you'd like to see more of this. Whether or not you'd like to see more of this. I also have a, actually I'll save that bit for later. No spoilers. Anyway, but yeah, for the time being, we will just get into the spirit of this round. Alright, this is another map. This is another map I like. This one is called Mountain Pass. At the moment, it looks like I'm about to end up with a bit of a headache because I'm facing down a large amount of a large number of tanks. Actually, no, I take that back. I've got some pretty good backup here, helping me to hold my ground. I've got some decent backup here, helping hold the ground. I've got a Russian T-43 here, Solid Sin, And we've also got the T-29 over on the side, Atsuta. Sorry, that's the name. Atsuta. Whoa. Anyway, let's see if we can get a shot without getting my without getting a chunk of my face ripped off. No, there's a hill in the way. Let's see. There you are. Ha! There's a good hit. That one left a mark. Whoop, 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 whoop. Is this guy gonna poke his nose out? If he does, I'm gonna blow it off. Nope, he's not poking his nose out. He's just gonna stay there. Okay. I don't want to get too cocky, so I'm pulling back behind cover again. Oh, look, another one of the lovely tanks that there is to work with in this particular tier. This is the French ARL-34, this big blue monstrosity. It's a decent tank. It's a decent tank. The French have tank reputations of their own in terms of what they can do and what they're capable of. But it's a different story altogether. I may do a, if people ask for it, I'll do like a what's it called? An educational video, so to speak, about the strengths and weaknesses of different tanks. What each faction is tooled more towards. For example, U.S. tanks, the majority of them, by definition, their hull armor is usually their hull armor tends to be rather weak. They don't pack a lot of it. It's usually rather thin and easy to punch holes through. If it's angled, it can still hold up against some punishment if it's angled correctly, but it will still struggle against larger guns. And it will still struggle against larger guns, and the guns that they use will struggle against other nations in terms of the firepower and thickness of their armor. Especially Germans. Germans are really well known for their armor. But yeah, I said I wasn't going to blabber about this for too long, so I'm just going to shut up about that now and get back to blowing shit up. Alrighty. That's another one down. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, I can't see him now. Curses. Which one of these guys would go look at the guy? Okay, there we go. We got eyes on the ISP now. Okay, now let me see. Bang! There we go. Got one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, don't you dare! Don't you dare, bugger bastard! Don't you frickin' dare! That was bad. I should have done better with that one. Oh, well, he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's push forward. I'd rather not get my face blown off by this guy. Okay, he's... Whoop. No. Don't you point that gun at me, bozo. There we go. Ah, shoot, I'm stuck. Come on. Oh, damn it, someone else got him. Crap. Oh, and we're being capped, unfortunately. Somebody has looped back and is now giving us a problem. That means I gotta get my butt back there and go help them out. Fastest tank in the room at the moment. Need to make use of that ability. Oh man, they're camping us fast. I don't think we're going to make it back. Yeah, this is probably going to be a loss, unfortunately. I do enjoy this particular tank, and it has its strengths, though its armor is definitely not one of them. Yeah, this is going to be a loss. Yeah. GG says solid sin, but whatever. Yeah, personally, I don't like it when people say that. It irritates me. If we're losing, it's not a good game. It means it means we're fucking up. And it means we need to be doing better. At least in my personal opinion. It means I'm doing something wrong if I'm not fucking kicking ass and taking names. But yeah. Anyway, that is the Hellcat, and this has been a little a little peek into the world of tanks. But yeah, I figure I run this on for about a half hour or so. So for the time being, I'm going to cut the. Actually, no, not a half hour. Coming up on 20 minutes now, I think, actually. Don't quote me on that. My sense of time is absolute shit. But anyway, I will talk to you guys and gals later. For the time being, I'm going to end this video off. This is Rhino2960, a.k.a. Crimson Wolf 911, saying, see ya.